All right, good evening, my dearly beloved. Welcome to our kitchen. We're gonna do another series of cooking. Last time we made rolls, homemade rolls. I hope yours turned out okay. I had to adjust temperature in the oven to 375. Turns out much better. Today we're gonna be making pizza. Non-yeast pizza, quick dough that we don't need to wait for to rise, and it's very simple. So I would like, so what I have here, I have oven already preheating for 400 degrees, and my recipe here that we have been using with our kids. It's pretty simple, very basic ingredients that all people must have at home to make, well, in this case, we have a cup of flour, we have baking powder or baking soda, so that's what replaces the yeast, and some salt. I have a fat-free milk, that's what we prefer, half a cup. We will need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and we're gonna mix all these things up. And we got our rolling pin, so let's get started. If you are thinking what to cook for dinner, here's an idea for you. If you would like to join me, let's get started. So it's we have our flour, and it is half a teaspoon, so half a teaspoon of salt, but this is baking powder, teaspoon of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt to make pizza crust. Everybody loves pizza. Homemade pizza at home with kids, letting them mix things and doing it together. It is fun. Then here are our dry ingredients. Next, just 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And we even ask our Heavenly Father bless the oil as we starting to cook to our body. And oil, we'll pour in half a cup of milk. I will have to add a little bit more flour. The recipe calls for a cup and 1/3 of a cup, so that 1/3 you can add at the end gradually to make nice. This will make just one crust, small size pizza. For us 4, it's quite enough. Plus we're gonna put some toppings on, and that's all these. Optional, but my favorite is just plain cheese. Then let's get some more flour, and we're going to start rolling this dough here in a little bit. Let's put it on our countertop here, and we're gonna have to use our hands now. This side. I think you can see a little bit. But adding more flour. Non-yeast pizza dough. That's what we are making. We're making non-yeast pizza dough. I have another favorite recipe also, yeast pizza dough. It makes I guess we call it New York style pizza or some fluffy crust pizza. Oops, starting to rock a little bit here. So here you can see our dough. Does look nice. Now let's get rid of we don't need this, we don't need this, we can get rid of this. Alright, one moment. Alright. I'll get rid of some of these little chunks. I need more flour. Where's my cup? Oh, I got rid of it. Alright, let's roll pizza dough. So what we're gonna have to do after we roll it out, we're gonna put it in the oven for about 8 minutes. Yep, 8 minutes. Just it turns out better that way. Got my rolling pin. You like my apron? What do you think? Jim got it for me. I said, honey, I need an apron. And that's what he had in mind. So it makes cooking more fun. And kitchen is definitely a place where families get together, eat, share bread. So here we are getting our nice pizza crust. Pizza crust. All right. We will need a pan. Tray. I will grease it this time like I did last time. I like doing that better. I could use parchment paper if you want to use parchment paper. We'll just some oil on it, a little bit of flour, all right, and let's put that crust on the pan. A little bit, trying to. All right, pizza crust is on the pan. Here we go. A little tear here. It's still preheating, but I'm gonna go put it right in the oven and say, Alexa, hold on, Echo, set a timer for 8 minutes. I'm setting timer for 8 minutes.
Starting now.
All right, well, I will jump off for now. And in 8 minutes or so, once we're ready for the next steps, we will come back on. Okay.